I'm Olivia. I am a wildlife and travel photographer. My goal is to inspire people to give a shit.
I'm Pat. Spent 10 years in the Marine Corps. I have strong views on conservation and the U.S. Constitution.
We will discuss topics like yoga,
How to gut a deer and not fuck up your meat.
orgasmic meditation,
Full body orgasms.
life after divorce.
Life after death.
Why the fuck do we still use plastic bags?
Why can't everyone learn guitar in school?
What do you look for in the perfect photo?
What's in my food?
What's in my mouth?
We might also dabble in a little bit of motorcycles. That's right. She rides a Harley, bitches. While our upbringings drastically differed,
Our ability to communicate and be open-minded has allowed us to strengthen our relationship. So this podcast is here for you to broaden your horizons, possibly change your perspective on a topic. So we hope you enjoy listening to The Hunter and Hippie. Welcome to The Hunter and Hippie. My name is Olivia if you are newly coming onto our show. And this is...
Hi, I'm Pat.
That sounds just like our recording in the intros. Hi, I'm Pat.
Hi, I'm Pat.
I think he's just Pat.
Yeah.
Pat.
And we have a very special guest. She's somebody that I wanted to have on because I am now closer to 40 than I am 30. And that means that your skin is not what it used to be. And we brought Ronna Finley on so that she can discuss easy ways for you to help improve and elongate the beauty in your skin. Thank you so much for making it out here and
course.
sitting with us and shooting the shit.
Well, thanks for having me.
So I don't like telling people your bio
Okay.
without you kind of doing it,
Okay.
like to kind of highlight what you tell people and what you're
All right.
most proud of in your career.
Well, I have been a licensed esthetician for about 27 years. And I worked for Aveda when the original creator made it. So it got into really clean products from the beginning of when it became really in the forefront. It was the mid 90s. I was born allergic to everything. In the 70s, my parents had to find special laundry detergent because the fragrance in laundry detergent would just tear my skin. And that wasn't on the shelves like it is today. It was actually like a multi-level marketing company. It was like one of the few that had fragrance-free laundry detergent. So it would just
Wow.
tear my skin and
What do you mean by tear your skin? Like, what would you
like
get?
almost like scabs. It was like horrifying welts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like when people come in and tell me they have really sensitive skin, I'm like, I understand. I kind of had to battle things. I have an anaphylaxis reaction to aspirin, ibuprofen, penicillin. Like my body is just like, it doesn't want, it wants
I'm
nature.
penicillin. Any
Yeah.
psyllin, I
Yeah.
get hives.
Yeah. Mine's anaphylaxis. So, you know, I'm
Yeah.
toast. In a lifetime, I've had to learn to be clean. So it's not just like a trend for me. It's really like how I've had to live my life.
In our last episode with the diet, I said it's not that I think this is cool or I think I'm better than you.
Right.
It's literally because my body gets very mad.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you understand.
For completely. And, you know, your skin is a functioning organ. People always ask me, like, why do things come out on my face? Well, you have more oil glands through the T-zone of your face than you do anywhere else on your body other than your underarms. Well, what do your underarms do? They're sweating, right? They're
Yeah.
getting rid of toxins. So is your face.
Interesting.
So
And-
you say T-zone, right?
Mhm.
I'm military, so I know T-box. T-box is the eyes and nose. What's
So
the T-zone?
your T-zone is like you're right here and then here,
Okay.
or you're right here and an upside down T.
Okay.
Some
Okay.
people have more here. Some people have more here.
Okay.
When I have clients, especially like acneic clients, or what my favorite one is like when my female clients come in and they've just been on a girls' weekend and their forehead's really dry because this is your liver.
Yeah, you're
They've
like,
been drinking.
you've been drinking.
So that's a big one. So you look at a
Okay.
Chinese facial map and that tells you what organs. The fun thing about the chin and the jawline is actually Eastern medicine and Western medicine agree that chin and jawline and below breakouts are hormonal.
Right after I finish my period, I break out on my chin and I know I don't feel bad. I'm like,
Mhm.
nope, it's my hormones fluctuating and, you know, going back
Yeah.
to normal, maybe.
You don't have to break out. So
Yeah.
that's when I get on people about like really supplementing with your B vitamins. I have B vitamins like on my website that you can take because you want to take the B complex sublingually.
Mhm.
It can't go through your digestive tract.
Oh,
It just doesn't break down. You're getting maybe 10 to 20% of the benefit through the
Interesting.
digestive tract. It's a really complex supplement, hence B complex.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's in the
But
title.
yeah, it's like giving you a heads up. But
Yeah.
yeah. So it doesn't break down in the stomach through the digestive tract very well. So if you do it sublingually, it goes directly that's why you see like the skinny shots being advertised.
Yeah.
Yeah. So going directly into the bloodstream
Okay.
is a way to really get your maximum benefit. So sublingually
A
or
lot of my
bloodstream.
buddies use B vitamins and they'll do the shot in their ass.
Yeah.
So that's better than oral,
I think they're pretty equivalent. I do oral daily.
like drops under the tongue or pill.
Right under my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me onto liquid zinc because, and we can use me as an example on
Sure,
anything. I don't
sure.
mind you sharing like my stuff that you notice with my skin. So when I see you, I complain that I have like a couple dry patches and maybe even eczema. And I remember in high school, I used to get redness under my nose. And then just recently I started getting it again. And that's like 20 years later. And
But see, there you're thinking of the skin like it's a thing.
Yeah.
Your skin is always functioning. It's actually a reflection of what's going on inside the body.
Yep. What I was wondering though, with that, like if it's breaking out, is it stuff like that's in my atmosphere, my home that's causing it? Or...
So I always tell people what's going on internally is a reflection of external. There are external factors that can irritate it. Fragrance is a huge one. There's so many chemicals that are in fragrance that they don't even have to list. These scented garbage bags, are you kidding me? Again, I was born allergic to everything. I've lived such a clean lifestyle because I've had to. That's why when I was a child, we had to get the special laundry detergent because the perfumes and dyes can irritate what's already there. So yes, if you already have a hormonal breakout. Now, say you have something going on in the cheeks, like, there was a time where you had some breakouts going on in the cheeks and we had to calm you. When you sent me that picture, I was like, okay, yeah, you definitely have a reaction.
You mean when I had a facial?
Would you cheated on me? Yeah.
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 I text her.
She did.
We have to share this story.
It was funny.
So I went to another place to like try because I'm like, you know what? I said this.
You couldn't get in. You had to reschedule for something. And yeah.
Yeah. And I really liked the other procedure that I had there. It wasn't a facial. It was like a very relaxing appointment. So I thought, why not? And then like the next day I legit had scabs. I was red. I had hives.
Yeah.
And I sent her a picture and I said,
She did
sorry.
confess that she cheated first. She goes, I before she sent the picture.
I was like, I'm sorry I cheated. I'm like, look at my face. So you understand like how sensitive my skin is.
For sure.
Like you're the only facial I've had in my life where I haven't reacted negatively to it.
Well, and part of it is also, you got to build it up. Like I'm more aggressive now than we were a year ago.
Yeah, baby steps. We took the baby steps.
And now we do way more aggressive stuff. And I have fun with my ingredients.
Yes.
That I mix up for you because I'm not as worried.
Yeah. Well, and all your stuff, they all smell so good because it's essential oils.
And clean. I don't have cancer-causing ingredients in my product.
Yeah. With that, you leading up to that, what are the biggest ones that people should look out for?
Oh, gosh. One of the biggest ones that's in so many products is polysorbate 20.
Okay.
Like it's in everything.
Just remember 20.
Yeah, polysorbate, because there's polysorbates that aren't known carcinogens.
Okay.
Polysorbate 20 is one. And it's in a lot of things. And, and people will say, oh, well, it's just in my cleanser. And it's like, well, okay, good. I'm washing that off. Okay. It takes 7 seconds of being on your skin to get in your bloodstream. 7 seconds. So it's getting in your bloodstream.
I was just saying that about you detailing motorcycles.
Yeah.
This chemical on it. And I said, it's touching your hand. He goes, so? I go, it's absorbing into your body. So he started wearing his gloves when he's detailing.
Good.
I wear gloves when I do the petroleum-based stuff. Like
Petroleum.
One of the ingredients is gasoline. I touch gasoline.
People want to put Aquaphor on their face. What's the first ingredient? Petroleum. Hello. 1 + 1 = 2.
When my dad got his like first larger tattoo, he's like, yeah, well, your cousin told me to put Aquaphor on. I said, give me the bottle. And so I read it. I go, first ingredient. I said, you're putting gasoline on an open wound.
Yeah.
And you're expecting like your body not to react negatively.
Here's why they do that. Like I do understand why they do that, because what happens is that layer of petroleum doesn't let anything seep in or out of the skin. So it is adding a barrier layer. Yeah, zinc does the same thing. And it's not toxic.
There's also something called unpetroleum jelly.
There is, but like I have clients that'll call me on vacation. They're like, oh my gosh, I got sunburn. I'll say, put sunscreen on. And this is before sunscreen became classified as a drug by the FDA. And they're like, I'm already burnt. I'm like, zinc is a healing mineral. It adds a barrier layer of protection. It always cracks me up when people they'll put petroleum on their face, but they don't even know about zinc.
Yeah, I'm covered in tattoos. I've always used bag balm.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
is
know.
that?
It's for cow
It's
udders.
petroleum based.
It's for cow udders. Like
No,
when
but that's
cow
what I
udders
mean. But
crack
again,
and
that's what
dry.
they tell us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
well, you and I had an experience like when we both, have had our eyebrows tattooed. People want you to use. You and I use coconut oil
Yeah.
and different oils,
Yep.
and it's like,
Time out.
we're the
Time out.
weirdos.
Your eyebrows are tattooed?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You didn't know that?
No.
You can't
I'm
tell?
old, so I get
No.
to say this because I'm old. So you lose hair as you age. and
Yeah.
So,
I know.
yeah.
I'm fully aware.
Gotcha.
Fully
Yeah.
aware of this.
So we can actually do some micro channeling on the area and help some growth come back in. But you'd have to actually be tough and be able to handle pain.
He's actually
He can handle it.
yeah.
Ron was in the other
Oh,
day.
really?
Yeah, he can handle it. He's tough.
Was it like micro needling or something?
I don't do micro needling, so I do micro channeling.
Oh.
When you micro needle, steel needles can snag the skin, so it pulls. And so you actually see lines where it's
Yeah.
actually dragging the
Yeah.
skin and it's causing more inflammation.
Yeah.
Micro channeling, I actually kind of go in and like dot the skin.
Yeah.
And so it just it just does the holes as opposed to going in and doing the dragging. So you're cutting out about 3/4 of the inflammation.
So how does that regrow hair? Is that like hair follicles?
We're gonna hit that, and then
surface?
there's hair growth exosomes. The nucleus of a stem cell. It actually goes in and talks to other cells. If you've heard about, they're using exosomes in like knee replacement surgeries because they're putting like they put healthy cells around other cells. They're actually human cells.
Oh,
Yeah.
how do they get them? Do I want to know?
It's nothing like weird and
Okay.
unethical. It's like placenta. I mean,
Yeah.
placenta's a big thing and it's great for your skin. It's very anti-inflammatory.
I was gonna dry my placenta and take
Mm-hmm.
the supplements, but my son was covered in meconium, so
Yeah.
baby poop and everything. So I could not eat the placenta.
Yeah.
People do they put it in a smoothie.
Disgusting.
I use it in skincare. Yep. Have fun with that one. I'll tell you like the most basic thing for skincare that I think is overlooked.
Okay.
Water. Drinking enough water. I know it sounds silly.
Easy.
Sounds silly, but first of all, coffee's a diuretic. Okay. I love coffee. I have my certified organic mold-free coffee, as you know, because,
Yes.
I'm that wackadoodle. And
What's the name again?
VitaCup.
VitaCup.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, it's good. They always have sales. Ships pretty quick.
What's caffeine content though?
I don't know, but they have some like really good combinations. They have some for metabolism. They have some for brain health. It's already ground. So I mix a little bit of ground with a little bit of fresh beans that I grind myself
Interesting.
because I like my flavor. And then I also add organic Ceylon cinnamon to my coffee. And then because that's really good for your blood sugar.
Yes.
And
Yeah, my coffees. I drink black coffee with 2 dashes of nutmeg, 2 dashes of cinnamon, and 2 dashes of cayenne pepper.
I do the cinnamon, turmeric, and then I add saffron.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I got my collagen and butter.
Oh yeah, I put collagen in it.
Yeah.
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 That's in the cup. That's not even in the.
I drank
coffee
her coffee
making.
one day and almost threw up.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
He's
No.
such a baby.
No, it's texture. The collagen doesn't fully.
If
Mine
you
does. I'll let you try my collagen because you
Okay.
don't taste my collagen.
I do chocolate, so I do taste it. So it's like
Okay, I have a vanilla one that you can try that I have open at my house,
what's
and
the
I don't like
brand?
Ancient Nutrition.
That's what I have.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm.
I
And you
have
can
ancient.
taste it.
I like the texture of it.
He's a baby.
I
He
don't
doesn't
notice the
like the
texture.
smell of vinegar.
I hate it.
He doesn't
I'll
like.
tell you why I hate vinegar.
why.
Okay, because
Oh,
I
gosh.
was a teenager and I had an extremely bad acne across all my face, my forehead, my jawline. 16, 17 years old, and I was covered.
Mhm.
And my dad, who was a wrestler, anytime he broke out with acne, my grandma
Vinegar.
would put vinegar on him. And
It's not the
So-
worst thing.
Yeah.
so he put it on me, and my mind immediately goes to football and the smell of vinegar inside my
sweat.
football
Yeah,
helmet.
yeah.
Ew.
And
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
gross.
"Ah!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
See, I use vinegar to do
Clean.
some cleaning, the windows. I put it in
Mhm.
our laundry
Mhm.
because I used to make. So you're talking about laundry detergent
Yeah.
earlier, and that's a big thing. Like people don't
Oh my
understand
gosh.
this. And I used to make my own
It's so
detergent,
toxic.
and it had like 3 ingredients. It was like
Mhm.
Castile soap,
Mhm.
borax, and one other thing. And it was
Nice.
literally three ingredients, and I put it in a 5-gallon jug, and it cost me like $20 for 2 years worth of
Yeah.
you know.
Now I guess they have extra pods that can give you extra fragrance to your laundry. I'm like, dear God, so
Yeah.
they can kill you faster.
Yeah. Well, I told you we were in Walmart, Hendrix and didn't I text you and I said we passed
yes,
that
yes, yes.
that aisle, and he just plugs his nose and he's
It's
like,
so bad.
"What is that smell?" smell. And I said, that's fragrance.
Yeah, it's horrible. The
Yep.
toxicity of it. Like there's 2,000 chemicals that they don't even know
Yeah.
what's in fragrance. I mean, chemicals offset your whole endocrine system. Your endocrine system controls your hormones, hence breakouts down here. There's so many endocrine disruptors in fragrance. It's scary.
I saw a clip the other day. I think I forwarded it to you. The fragrances
Oh,
have the forever chemicals, but also heavy metals that you're spraying into the air.
Mhm.
It's landing either on your clothes or your skin.
Yep.
And then you're walking around all day breathing it in.
And
Crazy.
you're exposing other people to it. Like people
Yes.
complain about cigarette smoke and secondhand smoke. It's like, I'd take a cigarette over that any day.
His cologne didn't bug me in the beginning, and I don't know why now, but I immediately feel it up in my olfactory, like the
Right at the
top
tip,
of my
yeah.
nose. And I start to get this like very mild headache as
Yep.
soon as he is around. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't want to be that person, but it's affecting me,
Yeah.
and I feel bad.
You know, I've used the same cologne since high school. It's the same bottle, same company.
And he's like, it's from Walmart. And I'm like, oh,
Oh,
God.
well, no,
gosh.
they sell it at Walmart.
Yeah.
It's not Walmart brand.
I know.
You could get some essential oils and make something fun for him. Get a good carrier base. And it is nice when a man smells like a man.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to assault my nose either. Like,
Yeah.
and I get like, you know, my
No
room,
assaulting.
my room's small, and like people come in and just covered in laundry stuff or colognes, perfumes, and I've got a headache by the end of that class. I have a peppermint from doTERRA roll-on that I just keep rolling on my nose, on my tongue, so that it just minimizes how much. So it's like a filtration, so I don't breathe it in.
doTERRA is like the essential oil company.
Yeah, really good,
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Do you have any essential oil tips and tricks for skin health?
Oh, sure. You know, everybody knows tea tree is really antibacterial
Yep.
and antifungal. Did you know rose is equally as antibacterial and antifungal as tea tree?
No.
Yeah, so some people don't like tea tree, the smell of it. So
Yeah.
rose. Rose is just as,
Just
you know,
rose.
yeah.
I have rose.
And it's anti-inflammatory. It's a pretty cool essential oil.
Yeah. I remember in high school, I had a friend, his mom said, you know, if you break out, just put a dot of tea tree on it. And I remember thinking, what the hell is tea tree oil? And
Yep.
then now I remember that conversation, and I look back, I'm like, why didn't I do that? Like, why didn't I try it? I wish I did.
Smells better than vinegar.
Yeah.
I
Right.
did everything. Vinegar, toothpaste.
One of those old wives' tales.
Yeah,
that,
like
Yeah,
dries
I think
it
it's
out.
because it had baking soda in it.
yeah. Baking soda is a natural antibiotic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So rose instead of, if you don't like
Yeah, if you don't like
tree.
tea tree is great.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of my
Or
favorites.
if you don't like either.
Well, then Pat, you're gonna have to just succumb and just
Right.
and deal. I mean,
Soap and water.
we're just gonna give you vinegar.
Yeah.
It's choose.
As you say, give your balls a tug.
Yeah.
Tea tree is a very masculine fragrance.
I like it.
I don't see you going around wearing rose perfume, but you know, some tea tree wouldn't kill you.
Yeah. So you said a carrier for like if a guy or even I wanted to have some kind of scent. Is glycerin a good one?
Glycerin, but I like an oil. I'd mix some glycerin in there because glycerin helps things combine better. So
Yeah.
during like a drop of glycerin, and then I know you love coconut oil, so coconut oil would be totally fine.
Yeah. Well, I like coconut oil because it helped me with my eczema when
Yeah.
I was younger.
My family used to make soap, like goat
Goat milk.
Goat milk soap, and
Love it.
glycerin was like their main ingredient.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, my plug-in with glycerin, I don't think it's bad. It's just hyaluronic acid's like a really big deal in skincare. It's what's in the injectables, you know, to make your skin look younger.
Okay.
It makes your skin look plump. It helps all your products penetrate deeper.
Taking
And,
notes.
and glycerin feels almost exactly the same as hyaluronic acid.
Okay.
Except glycerin's like a fraction of the cost.
Mm.
So when you're looking at your products and you see the first 5 ingredients, those are predominantly what's in your product.
Right.
And so you're buying a $150 hyaluronic acid serum and glycerin's at the bottom, or glycerin's at the top and sodium hyaluronidate's at the bottom.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a minute, what happened here? So yeah, it's just you're paying for glycerin. You know, my big bottle that'll last you 6 months for
Yeah.
$10.
I have a big jug, and I
Mhm.
think I did a little too much. I made like a room spray,
Oh yeah,
and I put a little.
gets clogged.
No, I did too much. It's sticky, so if
Oh,
it
yeah,
gets
yeah,
on
yeah.
me, it gets it.
Add a little more oil, you'll
yeah,
be good.
I'm like,
Mhm.
like, I did like he actually walked in with a fan. What did you do? He like sprayed it. Oh, and he had my eagle feather from
I was being a dick, and I'm like, oh,
You-
look, I'm gonna cleanse you.
and he's doing like what you do. He's going like spraying, and then he's got the feather, and then I realized what he's spraying on my face, and I'm like, oh, it's all glycerin. I'm like, oh no, I'm sticky.
Yeah, it's sticky, and so like you mix some glycerin and some water, it feels like hyaluronic acid. So
Okay.
that's
Well,
a big
isn't
one to watch
glycerin
out for.
water-based? So if
It
you add
is.
water to it, it just dissolves.
It liquefies it up so it makes it not so sticky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to add more water.
Mhm. More
It's-
water, a little bit of oil. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
so-
yeah, so it's not like, I'm not saying glycerin's bad. It's just like sometimes it can overcompensate for things that should be it make things seem like they're more than they are. So
Yeah.
like watch your hyaluronic serum.
Okay.
That's why I
to
make
know.
my own. I don't
Yeah.
think that I was a genius, but I just got really annoyed that most of them didn't have sodium hyaluronate in it. And if they did, they were like $300.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
I
Yeah.
remember there was a product. I used to work at GNC in college, and there was a product they sold there called Strivectrin,
Yes.
and it was hyaluronic acid, and it was like $190 a bottle, and it
Mhm.
was like it flew off the shelf because it made stretch marks
Go away.
and
Oh.
like
I
people's
used it
skin
when I
type.
was young. Mhm.
But then we stopped carrying it, and
Lame.
I don't know what it was.
They started carrying it in pharmacies. Like they stopped letting
Probably.
stores carry it. I remember.
So you had mentioned, what was the name? Something 20. See, I remember 20. What was the ingredient to avoid? Blank 20.
Polysorbate 20.
Polysorbate. What is that?
It helps. It's kind of like glycerin, but not natural.
Like
It
a
like helps things
binding?
blend together
Oh,
better. Yeah.
okay.
So that's why you see it in a lot of
Synthetic
cosmetic.
binder.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So watch out for that. It's
Drink-
okay to have glycerin though. Is that what I'm
Yes,
understanding?
definitely.
Okay.
But like you don't want to like watch for it in your hyaluronic acid.
If you're
serums.
paying like
Mhm.
$300, make sure that hyaluronic is
Absolutely
up there.
Make sure it's in the top 5 ingredients.
Okay.
Otherwise, you know, you're paying for glycerin.
All right. And then you
Mhm.
also said watch your water intake.
Yeah. So let me go back to that. So
Yeah.
what happens? A couple things happened with your water. So your T-zone, like we said, is a filtration system. So if you're not drinking enough water, your body it can't filtrate properly. You need to help it flush things out, and we need that water, right? Well, the other thing that happens is you get like one of my biggest pet peeves is like when people come in and tell me their skin type. Dear God, very rarely are there skin types
What?
because it's diet related. You know,
what's
like
skin
I'm dry, I'm oily, I'm combination.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, kills me.
Yeah.
Absolutely sends me.
Yeah.
Because
I'm dry here, living here.
Right,
I'm
but-
always dry.
But it's like your last podcast. It's everything's diet.
Yes.
I mean, at 51, I get dry in the winter. I live at 5280. In Colorado, we lived at 7,200
Yeah.
feet. I get it. So what happens is the oil glands will overcompensate because you're dehydrated.
Okay.
And so they give your face moisture. So then you think you have a combination. Well, I'm oily through here and I'm dry through here. It's like, no, you're just dehydrated. And your skin being a functioning organ, it's trying to protect us. Like its job is always to protect us. So it's just like kind of like at season change, you notice like your skin changes.
Yes.
Because it's kind of a shock. So it's like it registers the shock. So it's trying to protect you and give you like a thicker layer of something so it can figure out what's going on. A suntan. Everybody thinks a suntan looks healthy. What's going on is your organs are stressed out inside. And so your skin registers that. And so it increases the melanin to protect your other organs.
Gotcha.
So it's actually your body kind of like screaming out, going, like protect me.
Yeah.
And so the skin increases melanin. It's why microneedling and microchanneling work so well, is because you're causing an assault to the skin. So it registers that. And so its natural response is to stimulate its own collagen.
Oh, okay.
In your case, if we put the hair growing exosomes in, then those are going to surround the cells where your follicles aren't as healthy of cells there.
Mm.
And it's going to surround them with healthier cells to help stimulate more growth.
How many male clients do you normally get on a month?
You know, when I was in Colorado, I had a lot more male clients than I do here, but I
Mm.
have a handful, not as many here as I did when I was in Colorado.
I could see that.
Yeah.
So with the water intake,
Mm.
what if somebody listening is like, I wonder if I'm dehydrated? Like, what are the signs, the most common signs of, say,
Well, dry
dehydration?
or oily. Like
Okay.
people think it's only dry, and if you're oily,
Interesting.
it's because your oil glands are compensating.
That makes sense. My
Mm-hmm.
dad is so oily, but he never drinks water.
Yeah. And he
Dad.
travels all the time. So he's
Yeah.
flying at 30,000 feet.
You hear about flying that
The radiation.
no, but
Mm.
oh God, don't get me going. No, this was like little humidity and how high you are in elevation on a plane
Uh-huh.
and the canned air. It's equivalent. 1 hour flying is equivalent to 8 hours in Death Valley. Have you heard that?
No, but it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, so like
pretty
basically
accurate.
1
Spot
hour
on.
is 8
Mhm.
hours of dehydration in the desert. So I say that every time my dad leaves for Europe or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, Dad, don't forget you're in the desert up there. Like, drink water.
Drink
But
water.
everybody immediately goes to, oh, I'm gonna have a drink, or I'm
Hmm.
gonna have some wine. Like,
Well, you get a buzz really quick because you don't have
Yes.
any,
Well, yeah, you do.
your altitude,
I
your
drank,
high
I drank
altitude.
5 beers on a plane one time. I was trash. I was trash.
I had 5 beers.
Yeah. I
never.
flew from like Chicago to Vegas, and I had 5 beers on that flight.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
I was like 23, and beer was nothing.
Is that when you sat next to the girl
Yeah.
and Please just tell it. I love it. I think he just told it to me, and I was like, this is the best story.
Oh,
So
gosh.
I'm standing in line and I see a girl and I'm like, wow, she's really pretty. She sits down on the plane and I see her that she's by herself. And then this dude sits down next to her and I can tell that he's like 6-7 years younger than her. And I'm like, yeah, there's no way. So I look back at her and I'm like, just looked at her and she made eye contact with me. And then I just stood up and walked over to the dude. And I said, hey, you mind switching seats with me? And he's like, what? What for? And I said, well, you're sitting with my wife. He's like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. So he switched seats with me, and then I sat next to her the whole flight, and she's like, that was really smooth.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. And I was like, hey,
I
I
love it.
just
I
took a
love
shot
it.
in the dark, but
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her
like,
in years.
He likes to do that shit. He's like, he's so witty, and I'm just so surprised that like people can do that. I can't do that. I think of it when I'm driving home. I'm like, oh, I should have said that,
I do
Yeah.
both. Sometimes I can be really witty and I say stuff like, I said something in a restaurant the other night. It was really funny. And everybody was like, Ronna, I can't believe you said that. And I was like, you were all thinking it.
Yeah.
Everybody was thinking it. I have this big problem with people treating people like they're the help. I think it's just horrifying manners. And, my parents are Southern. So
Oh,
we get knocked into next week if we
Yeah.
use bad manners
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
house. So these kids come up and they're like barking at the bartender, like, just give me a drink. And I was like, I had just enough to drink. And I said, well, please works.
Yeah.
Really loud. And the bartender, he's ready to crack up, right? And
That's awesome.
I go, it's gonna be really scary, like when I'm like that 80-year-old woman and I can't filter anymore because you lose, like, the older you get, the harder it is to filter.
Yes.
And so you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be that lady that really can't filter. And the bartender goes, Ronna, we can't wait.
I can't wait to do that
Yeah,
too.
now that I think about it, I'm the third oldest in the entire department. So
So
I
what
can
that
use that
gives-
as an excuse. Like, hey, I'm the oldest, so I got no filter.
Yeah.
You guys are listening.
It gets
Sorry,
worse
the
as you
filter's
go. Like,
coming
it's
off.
harder to hold. It's harder to hold in. Like, I mean, I just couldn't even say it. They were just so out of line and like, give me a drink, and it was just like,
Yeah.
please works.
Yeah.
I do that. I have a hard time not doing it if somebody's like flicks a cigarette butt into the street,
That's how
Oh
I
my
pick it up.
gosh.
and I just go, hey,
Yeah.
I did it to this lady that worked across the street from us. She was just unpleasant, always unpleasant. So she flicks her cigarette butt into the, the, what do you call that?
The brick street,
The brick street, but then
cobblestone.
like the water
Drainage.
thing, the drainage thing,
Oh,
like into
gosh.
our freaking waterways.
Well, a lot of people don't know there's a creek that runs straight underneath the main street, straight downtown Deadwood.
So people
There's a-
flick them
there's a
in
creek
there,
that
and
runs under it.
I just picture the fish being like dodging cigarette butts. So I said to her, I go, there's a trash can right next to you. And she just looked at me. She goes, what's your problem? I go, you littering. I said, you live here. I said, I don't understand how you can't just put it out and
Yeah.
fucking throw it away.
Also, all of the street lamps that have the stickers all over
They
that
all have
little
all those
tube,
sticker
that's an
things.
ashtray.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Those
an
are
ashtray.
new. Those are new.
Okay.
But yeah, total tangent. Yes,
Yeah.
it's very hard. And as I get older, I give zero shits, no shits.
Oh, it gets worse.
Yeah.
It gets harder. It's harder.
Well, I walk up to him and tell him, hey, you can either pick that up or I need your ID for $132.50.
I love
ticket.
it. Can I do
Do
that?
it.
And-
Yeah. Citizens arrest.
Oh, yeah.
No, please don't. Please don't do that.
Pat, we need you to bail us out of jail because we
Yeah.
citizens arrest
Be
some
like,
people
sorry,
littering,
you're
some
on your
tourists.
own.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Whatever.
They'll call me, hey, you know this person? Nope.
Okay, back to skincare. Not,
Okay.
So is it true that fragrance, and I don't know if you know this, you probably do, but does fragrance also affect your gut health?
Absolutely. Because the first thing it does is hits your endocrine system. Your endocrine system controls everything.
Okay.
Yeah, like like when people get really sick or like severe diabetes, they have to go through an endocrinologist.
Oh.
It's because all their systems and all the wiring is just shot.
And is that just then, I immediately go to your gut health is wiped. You need to work on your flora and like all the good bugs and stuff to help
For
it?
sure. Obviously super helpful, but
Yeah.
then you got to deal with your gut lining, and that's
Yeah.
where the collagen comes in.
Right.
Pat.
I mean, I take collagen. I just mix it in my protein.
Okay.
Yeah. But okay, so it does affect it because
Yes.
doesn't your gut lining and your gut health then reflect in your skin?
Well, what happens is when your endocrine system's jacked up, your immune system shudders, and 80% of your immune system lives in your gut.
Okay.
So
yeah.
yes, everything that comes through that's on your skin is a reflection. There's no disease called acne.
Yeah.
And so when you're dealing with that, like there's massive imbalances going on in the skin. So different, like cheeks are definitely either an allergic reaction or it's a stomach.
Okay.
So, you're looking at a Chinese facial map and really delving into that blood work, functional medicine.
Yes.
I'm good, but I don't know everything. Like you refer out and you get people that really can delve deeper when it's
Yeah.
more of a serious problem.
Yeah. I do notice in the younger group, like the acne
It's
and
bad.
stuff. Yeah. Are there quick things that you would want them to ask themselves, like in their habits?
Well, yeah. So, like, again, you're gonna laugh, but I'm gonna go back to water.
Yeah.
Like, coffee's a diuretic. Like, I love my coffee, but it takes 4 glasses of water to balance out 1 cup of coffee, diuretic wise.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah. People come in and tell me all the time they drink all this water, and they're like, and I have 3 cups of coffee, and I'm like, yeah, you're balancing out your coffee intake.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I drink like a gallon and a half of water a day.
But how much coffee?
A
6,
gallon?
7 cups.
Yeah. Yeah.
6 or
So
7.
that's where your hydration, and that's where you're getting the oily
Yeah.
because your oil glands are overcompensating.
I'm oily today because I put coconut oil on.
I know. I saw that. He normally is like black with oil. He's
Coconut
weird.
oil.
Well, he said he
Okay.
was dry because this time of year.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna make him an essential oil clone, and then he's gonna start using healthy oils. It's
He
gonna be
hasn't-
exciting.
He hasn't been using his cologne really.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It was.
Do you feel better? Do you feel like you?
I don't feel a difference.
Do you feel like you have more energy?
He's
No?
working
Okay.
graveyard.
Sure, yeah, right.
I'm burning the candle from both ends right now.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So I've got my own business plus
I get it.
law
I have 4
enforcement, so-
jobs. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm constantly.
Yeah.
So he's like 50 hours law enforcement, a graveyard, and then he
Mhm.
sleeps for like 3 to 4, and then we'll go detail motorcycles and cars and stuff.
For like 6
so-
hours.
So with that, one of my questions was
Mm-hmm.
mainly directed at this lovely man right here. How much does sleep play a role in your skin health?
It definitely plays a role because your body has to rest.
Yeah.
You don't build muscle by doing the same exercise day after day. You have to let the muscle rest.
Sure.
Same thing.
Yeah.
There are some people that need less sleep than others. If you don't get enough sleep, your body can't process nutrients properly because your body has to rest. It's just kind of like, why I tell people, you have to wash your face morning and night is because, night, of course, that makes sense because you've been in the pollution in the world and dirt and oil and sweat all day. But people are like, oh, why can't I just rinse it in the morning? Well, because it's when your body rests and gets its full rest, it's processing everything and it's purging everything. And so if you don't give it that time to do that, you're not going to absorb your nutrients right because then it's going to go back into burning it as fuel. But that's why you have to wash your face, though, is when you've had a nice rest because then everything's coming out through the oil glands.
Yeah, it's like a
Mhm.
detox for your
Mhm.
face. I wasn't doing that before going
Oh,
to
that's
you.
right. That was
Yeah.
right. That way back in the day, you weren't. I
Yeah,
forget.
and then I also asked you, I'm like, what is the difference between bar soap and cleanser? Like, why can't I use bar soap on my face?
Oh, you did not, did you?
Yeah, I totally did.
Oh,
It was like
no.
Dr. Bronner's unscented, but I just felt like so dry. I
Yeah.
felt wrinkly and
Yeah.
shriveled up and stuff.
Yeah, I like that feeling. So I'll wake up, I'll wash my face. I'll use
But
a
that's
bar
because you're
soap, and then
dehydrated and your oil glands are going to kick in. And
Not
as a
that
man,
much.
you have more oil glands than a woman.
I use
He's
my
always
bar.
like, I drink plenty of water,
Uh-huh.
I do. I drink more water, twice as much as you.
but you also drink
Twice
5
as much coffee.
I drink 1
Diuretic.
cup. Yeah, I drink
Yeah.
1 cup a day.
Same.
And if I drink 2, though, it feels
You
like
feel it, and you feel, and you
spicy.
feel, and then you feel more tired later. If you do the B complex under your tongue, that's going to give you a lot of energy.
So I take, I don't know.
If you're telling me in
One
a
of
pill,
those.
we're going to go there again.
Oh, what?
If you tell me you're taking B complex in a pill, we're going to go there again.
It's a gel. It's a pill, but it's gel.
Under the tongue, sublingual or shot.
Yeah.
Only way you're truly
I
absorbing
will
it.
have to do that too because I think I have just B vitamins that I was given to when I did a full blood panel.
Yeah.
But they didn't say anything about sublingual or anything.
Yeah.
But the best I felt is when I was taking those peptides, BPC 157.
I'm on
Yeah.
that. I'm doing
It's-
that. I would do it when I'm microchanneling. I'm putting it in the skin.
What is your take on Botox?
Oh, we're gonna go there, huh? So I had Botox. I stopped doing Botox about it's probably been a year and a half, maybe a little longer than a year and a half ago now. If I won't put polysorbate 20 on my skin because it can absorb in 7 seconds into my bloodstream, what am I doing putting a neurotoxin where it could go into my bloodstream? So it started freaking me out. We all have our vanity, right?
Yeah.
But people look at my skin and decide if they're going to trust me or not. So when I have wrinkles, it's hard for me because it's like, I want their
Yeah.
trust, Obviously, because it's my field, I have to look a little bit better than the average consumer because that creates trust in a
You are
bond,
like
right?
you're like your portfolio.
Yeah.
Your
I'm
face.
it. Like, what's my life's work?
Yeah.
Like it's what I do. It's
I totally get that because I'm not going to advertise motorcycle detailing if my motorcycle looks like trash.
yeah.
So I upkeep mine and I get compliments on it. Oh, your bike looks great. Well, great.
did
Here
it.
you go.
That's
Here's
why.
my business card.
I see your face and it's all healthy, but I do see wrinkles because you're human.
Yeah. I'm 51.
And I've
Yeah.
never done Botox, and it's
Mhm.
always been like
I know.
kind of this like gray area that I'm not super comfortable with.
Yeah.
You know, and then we were talking about the neurotoxins.
Yeah.
And
It's a
like,
neurotoxin. I mean, like, look,
Yeah.
it does a great job at, but how does it not get it? They're talking about it passing through the blood-brain barrier. And again, it's not something I've done enough research. It's just my gut feeling. It just didn't feel right. And I'm like, and I've felt better since I've not been doing it. I feel
Yeah.
like my digestion's better.
So Botox is a neurotoxin?
It is a
That's crazy.
neurotoxin. Yeah.
I think rattlesnake. It's a neurotoxin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake venom's a neurotoxin.
Well, it paralyzes the muscle. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why you don't get wrinkles. I mean, trust me, it was.
Well, you don't get anything.
Yeah,
You
I
just
mean,
get-
yeah.
you just
I
get a
would
layer
love-
of plastic.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Wrinkle.
some people that I know that do Botox and you can tell, but it doesn't look terrible on them.
Same. The nurse that I worked with in Colorado, I mean, if you wanted duck lips, like where your lips look too
Yeah.
full, she wouldn't do them.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
wouldn't
that's cool.
overdo it. The one time she overdid it for me, she did Botox for a professional poker player,
Oh.
so that he wouldn't show his expression. And I had to go to court for some of my dad's stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna roll my eyes.
Mm.
I need you to make sure that it doesn't show on my forehead. So that's the only time she would do it where you look plastic. So quality of injector, huge,
Yeah.
Yeah.
huge.
Well, I think about Alexa. If you look at her like teenage photos, then yeah, you can tell. But
Yeah.
if you just look at her on a daily basis, you're like,
Yeah. But-
you don't really think that she does Botox.
Yeah, and is it true though that with Botox you have to start using more as you use it over the years? Like
It
more-
depends. There's so many factors in that. I started having to get it more often when I started lifting weights. The more you metabolize everything faster.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's
Yeah.
funny because I think of like Mickey Rourke.
Oh,
You
but
know,
honey,
and-
he's had some bad work done. There's like
Well,
a
yeah,
whole
but
lot
he-
of there's
but-
like a whole lot of wrong there.
But he's a giant meathead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. You know, if he's going to the gym constantly and then he needs
He's
more, and he gets
metabolizing,
more,
yeah,
gets
yeah.
more, gets more. Well,
Yeah.
now he's at the age where he's not going to the gym as much. You
And
know,
now
he's
he's
in
like-
his 60s and he looks like
Scary.
a lesbian driving a Subaru.
Yeah. Here's another perspective on Botox too. I was listening to this podcast from a plastic surgeon, and like a lot of plastic surgeons are into injections, right? He's like, I'm not. He and he made like this point. This was like really poignant because I'm not afraid of the knife. Like I've had a lower facelift. I'm gonna do my I'm gonna do a brow lift.
Oh, okay.
It's driving me
What is this?
crazy. So he said, the more you inject yourself, every time you're injecting yourself with a needle, you're building up scar tissue.
Yeah, that
Oh.
makes sense.
And you don't get as smooth of a pull
Huh.
when you do that. So his thought was you should have high end facials and get a nip and tuck here and there, and it's like you'll have a smoother, more natural look. And I was like, oh my gosh, not put a neurotoxin in, dissolve some of the scar tissue. But I feel like
Yeah.
since I stopped doing Botox, my focus is better. I feel healthier.
Huh.
It's I feel like just lighter, and it could be psychosomatic. I'm
Yeah.
not going to shame anyone for doing
No.
it. I did it from 2008 until
2023.
2023.
You're like, trust me.
I understand the want and need, and
Yeah.
it's just like, and it's harder because I'm older and my wrinkles are coming out more. That's harder. I've been experimenting with face taping when I remember at night.
Mhm.
I actually really like it. I
Have
do
you-
see a difference.
Have you heard or tried the silicone patches, like the Dermaclara
Mhm,
type?
that's what it's a similar concept
Oh,
to face taping.
okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
I'll tape up here with
I
silicone.
call her Avatar when she does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She comes out of the room and it's all
yeah,
gel
so
pat.
have like the one for the
Uh-huh.
forehead, and I
Mhm.
don't remember to do it often, but
Yeah,
I
the
was
same.
wondering, yeah,
Mhm.
like it's like that surgical silicone, and
Yeah.
they said that it helps repair.
Absolutely.
Pain
And
in the ass
the
when it touches
overly
the towel.
non-expressive look is like, but remember what Pamela Anderson's,
Oh, yeah.
when her boobs came out first,
Yeah.
that was the trend. Everybody had,
Yeah.
and that boob look has changed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for a long time, it was a trend.
I mean,
and it was
yeah.
like everybody wanted it.
Yeah.
And now
And-
it's big lips, little nose, and smooth skin.
But everything changes. Like people are wanting the movement back in the forehead
Oh, really?
as a trend. It's slowly
Huh.
coming. Yeah, it's been
See,
kind of wild.
And when Botox kind of became like an option for me to go, I do sign language, and I immediately thought of like your forehead and your eyebrows are a huge communication part
Yes.
in sign language. Like,
Mm.
And they
you're-
talk about it with emotional issues too. Like if you don't
Yes.
move your forehead.
yeah, because like Tony Robbins always says, if you're sad, how does your body look? Where are your shoulders? Where's your stance? So
Yeah.
you can make yourself feel sad just by changing your posture.
Yep.
So it
Well, they say
reminds me-
smile and giggle if you want to get yourself in a better mood.
Yeah,
Same.
and
It goes both ways.
It reminds me of the same thing that you're saying. Like if your face is immobile,
Yeah.
then your emotions might not be as full, and you might not feel as great.
There've been I've read a lot about that too,
Hmm.
and so it was a personal choice to not do
Yeah.
it anymore. And then just really be, a representation of my work. And then again, I don't claim that I'm natural. I'm not afraid to go under the knife.
Was that hard for you at first?
What?
Like when you noticed that the Botox was wearing off?
Oh God,
and
yeah.
yeah.
And it was slow, so it wasn't all at once. And yeah, it's hard. I've been doing this new stuff where I've got a new toy because I'm like a dude with toys, and it injects the salmon DNA into the
Yes.
skin a lot further.
Salmon?
Yeah.
Why?
Salmon?
Fish?
Yep.
Why not just take fish oil?
I do. I've taken fish oil since probably before you were born.
I don't know shit about this.
So they take it. This is horrible, but they take the DNA from the testicles in the salmon, and so it's actually it comes in a vial like a filler would. It's hardened, and
Well, yeah.
I've done 3
funny.
treatments on my face now, and everybody who's done one it's just softening the line. The results last 9 months to a year. It's like okay, so it's softening my I felt like under my eyes. I don't know if you noticed, but I felt like they had a little bit more lines and just showed my age a little bit more. And I feel like under my eyes looks like a lot better now.
Yeah. I mean, I might do that. So under the eye, having a kid, constant interrupted sleep.
Yeah.
What are some home remedies and what are some procedures that you do to help? I just feel like the under eye, the skin is
Pat's
thin.
actually going to get some credit here, taking fish oil. But I think you should take an omega-3 6-9 so you're getting all the healthy fats. Okay.
I got
it. So getting all your healthy oils actually really helps nourish the skin under the eyes.
Okay.
So that's a big one. I also think you should be taking 9 milligrams of melatonin. Melatonin's not a sleep aid. It's a natural hormone. It's an antioxidant.
Huh.
It's insane. Like people think it's just some sleep aid. And so your melatonin, so you're constantly, the more balanced.
At night or when?
Oh, yeah.
At night. Okay.
Yeah. I don't want you to get in a car after melatonin. Pat might pull you over.
I do have my sleep edibles and they have melatonin in them. And
yeah, you want to be getting 9 milligrams a day. Most people aren't. That's a lot. You don't start with that by all means.
Yeah.
You build up.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if it's age. Is it a thing that sleep is not as easy to?
It's not. And then because your nervous system's changed.
Okay.
And so that's why it's really important to keep your hormones balanced.
Yeah.
And be complex. Helps your nervous system.
I just got my sauna in yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did you buy that one?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was thinking about that today on the way here.
It's set up, and I went in with Alexa, and the kids did not want us to have fun, so we were in there for maybe 20 minutes. But I was immediately started sweating because it's humid. It's the finish, the stones. But I immediately thought of I'm detoxing because I don't detox well.
Yeah.
So that was another thing that I thought would just help my overall everything.
For sure. That water cleansing your face, getting proper rest. I believe in, working with functional medicine, finding out where your blood is. I won't get a mammogram. There's things like that I won't do.
Thermogram.
Yep.
There's a place in Rapid City. If you guys want it, message me.
I want it.
Want to say?
I just want to see my inflammation.
I want to say the full body was maybe $500.
$450, $500.
Yep. I honestly I think it's worth it.
It is.
It showed where my varicose vein is on the side of my leg, and she goes, you need to keep an eye on that because that could cause heart attacks, stuff like that as I get older. So it's a great way to get a complete map of your body, and it shows inflammation in your boobs immediately, so you can see I might need to keep an eye on this.
Yeah, I did, and then but I knew it was scar tissue, so. Took care of it from a scar tissue perspective.
Yeah.
Because, Western medicine still wants you to
cut you open.
I had scar tissue in my breasts. And so, and they were telling me that I needed a biopsy. And I'm like, you're not cutting me open unless I look better.
I got hit in the head with a bat and I had a giant scar.
Gash.
There's 64 stitches and I just put vitamin E on it.
Yeah. No, it's good. Salmon, as you know, is rich in vitamin E.
Right.
Salmon testicles.
Boom.
If you would have told me in the 90s that that's what I was going to be doing and I was going to be making a good living at it, I'd have thought you were on crack for sure. And if you saw me at home like this, my toy is big, and to put it in my face.
Like Bob or what?
children. And so I'm sitting there like this. I mean, it'd be like taking a 9mm. It looks like a 9mm. It's a gun, and
Oh,
it has a head that has needles on it. So it's a trip, and it like vacuums up the skin so that the needles can go in deeper.
Wow.
It's a trip. It's a
That's
trip.
great.
It's really stopping the lines. And then I mixed up the BPC 157.
Yeah.
And I put that over my face, and then did the soft needles like that we do on you. I did the soft silicone needles.
Yeah.
And help that so that could penetrate in deeper. And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
But I seen that gun where it like sucks the skin up, and then it's like it actually pulls blackheads out of your pores.
Oh, different.
while
That's a
it's going
different
in.
one.
But
That's like the hydrofacial.
But then I just saw that one where
Uh-huh.
it sucks it up, and then I saw a needle come out, and I was like, Jesus.
There's 9 needles on the thing.
I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
that's
a trip.
awesome.
Yeah, I bought this like knockoff version, and I have a ridiculously high threshold for pain. And so it gets me in trouble too. So it's like I'm not bragging like I'm tough, because it's also like my back will go out and they'll be like, how long have you been noticing that? Like I'm having sciatica right now, and it's like it's a nightmare. Well, I didn't notice any pain.
Yeah.
And
I do that. That's why I've got arthritis in different places, because I ignored
BPC
it.
157 girl.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I did.
My tax repair in Colorado, she's 61 because she's 10 years older than me, and 8 weeks of doing it straight, injecting it directly in where her arthritis was. She had a knee and then her hands.
Yeah.
Gone.
Really?
Gone.
Wow.
Well, I
Gone.
took the BPC 157, and the first day of it, I felt
Yeah.
every injury I've ever had. I felt it,
Yeah.
and I was like, this sucks. And I took the second one, and the second day it was gone, all of it.
Same thing that he was saying, the aches and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I noticed my hips. I was so achy. It was hard for me to walk.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that to him, and he was like, well, it kind of brings all the attention to the injuries that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have, and starts to,
Go through and
give
find
them
them.
some
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
But oh my God, my hips like so achy. And
cool.
he injected it right into, I have a Morton's neuroma like in between my big toe.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, can you do this yourself? And I was like, fuck no.
It's so easy.
But
Yeah.
it was like so deep. Like it's more than
I guess the
mental.
muscle. Yeah. No, because
Yeah.
my chiropractor's assistant, like you and I go down dark holes and
Yes.
dorking out. She and I go down way dark holes and dork out all the time. She was doing some on a friend of hers, super muscular person. And it just stops, and you're just like, you just have to like wait for it to pass. It was a trip. I'm doing it, digestive issues, because I think when I had my breast implants, the toxicity tore up my gut lining from the plastic.
So what's the other? There's breast implants that are silicone, and the other ones.
Mine were saline. I have large breasts.
Saline.
I didn't need it for size. I just needed it. It's like you don't have as much oomph up at the top
So
of
is
your
saline
breast.
better than silicone?
No, they're all encased in plastic. You're
Right.
still putting a form of plastic in your body.
And then you're wondering why your body's kind of attacking itself.
And then they'll tell you, oh, no, that doesn't happen. Well, one of my friends in Colorado, her husband was an orthopedic surgeon. He's like, Ronna, people react to titanium implants. You can react to anything that's foreign in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, and he's like, I'm doing that for their knee replacement so that they can walk, not to make it prettier.
You've done all the things
Yeah.
that you're saying don't do. You're not just saying
Yeah.
don't do them.
Yeah.
You've experienced it yourself.
Yeah. But like people think that my skin looks good because I do all these treatments to myself. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes when you like, who has this? When you're at work, you just want to go home.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to go home.
Yeah.
So we keep talking about diet. What are some diet tips? Like what?
Oh, you have
what
to eat
should
protein.
You
These
say?
people that don't eat protein, I don't know what to say to them.
Right.
Like collagen. If you want collagen in your skin, you have to eat collagen.
Yeah.
So
good
you have to
fats.
eat meat and healthy fats. Absolutely. You have to. I've been doing carnivore. I spent January in New York.
Yeah.
And my acupuncturist like, I think it's going to calm down a lot of your gut issues.
Mm.
And I wasn't seeing him from that just because I had the flu before I went to New York, and then I kind of got rid of it, and then I went out drinking, and then it kind of came back in my sinuses.
damn
So I was like, my sinus pressure is bad. So I found this really cool acupuncturist near Koreatown in New York, and he's like, I think you want to go carnivore, and I feel better on it. But I've always been a meat eater. You have to have meat at every.
Well, we basically
meal.
do the carnivore, but add a little bit of carbs.
When I did my blood work, I needed, I don't know what I was deficient in, but I need more leafy greens. So
Okay.
asparagus, broccoli, just to help combat whatever I was deficient in.
I would say I do it like 80-20.
Yeah, we're like a hybrid from a hunter-gatherer diet to a carnivore.
Mhm.
Like if she's not here, I'll just cook a steak. That's
Yeah,
all
me
I need.
too.
I won't have any sides.
Mhm.
I don't care.
And butter, good butter.
Yeah.
And then she's
Oh.
opposite.
What?
If I'm not here, she'll just eat
Have a salad.
vegetables.
Uh-huh.
I'll eat meat. It's easy to do like ground. I just cook it in a bowl. Like
Yeah.
I love bowls, like
Yeah, me
veggies,
too.
rice,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
meat. Like
Yeah.
I just love stirring it all together and putting whatever sauce in it. It could
I
be
love
this-
rice, but rice does not love me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, I don't notice anything bad with it.
Yeah, we take it older.
Yeah, but the rice
Yeah.
we use is pretty high end rice. It's not
Yeah.
typical.
Same. I've had to be clean eating. One of my ex-boyfriends, he's got a show on Coast to Coast Radio, has for
What's his
Ever.
name again?
Ben Fuchs, Bright Side with Ben.
Okay. I listened to
Yeah.
one you sent me.
Yeah.
I liked on the show, he'd have people like call in. I
Yeah, he
think.
has people call it.
And then he would say almost every single time, like, "Oh, I have
Change
this
your diet.
problem." Yeah, it was like, "Oh, I
people
can't
would rather take a pill than change their diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. It's not that hard.
No, it's
No.
really not. And
And I feel better. Like I thought going carnivore was going to be hard.
yeah,
No,
And
easy.
it's like it's so easy.
So easy.
Yeah.
yeah, it takes
Carnivore's
And
the best.
and like I
thing.
now like I really feel like when I eat a really good steak and I'm just eating my steak, sometimes you think, "Oh, that's going to be heavy on my digestive tract." Oh my god, you feel how nourished your body is after
Yeah,
that. It's a
and,
trip.
people make a common mistake on the carnivore diet where they try to eat the same size portions that they're used to eating,
Oh.
and then they end up getting meat sweats.
Oh
And
yeah.
they're like, I'm guilty. I get meat sweats. I grew up not dirt poor, but we were lower middle class
Uh-huh.
at best, and we were taught parents worked hard for this food,
Eat
eat
it
everything
all.
on the plate.
Yeah.
Like Hillary, when
Oh,
you burp,
yep.
stop
Yeah.
eating. Yeah.
I was
No,
immediately, I'm like
uh-huh.
waiting for him to stop to be like, "Well, Hillary says."
Yeah,
And,
and then along with her burps, that tells you guys tells you guys, okay, I'm gonna I burp, therefore I'm
I'm
full.
full.
I'm gonna stop
Uh-huh.
eating. For me, I burp, and then I'm like, okay, I just made more room.
Honey, I can eat as much. I went to my friend's wedding one time and they were serving prime rib.
Yeah.
She goes, "Make sure to tell him you need a man's cut." I eat as much as, if not
Oh.
more than most men.
Yeah, when I was training heavily, I was eating close to 10,000 calories a day. There's people that are like, oh, if I look at a salad, I gain weight. I'm like, I fucking hate you.
If I look at French fries,
I just
gain
ate my
weight.
French fries and her French fries
yeah,
yesterday.
I
got
actually
devoured
ordered them, and there's certain times where I will order
Oh
them.
god, yeah.
If you're gonna eat it without feeling guilty.
Yes.
If you want ice
So that's
cream,
why I do the 80-20. Like it's like
Yes.
have a good time.
yeah, because then I think also the guilt if you're eating it
Yeah.
while you're like, "Meh," like I'm gonna gain weight, like you're creating it in a way.
For sure.
I definitely think if you're gonna do it, just freaking own it and
Yeah.
accept that your arteries are gonna be hardened from the deep fried French fries. But hey, it's okay.
Have a good
every
time
once
doing
in
it
a while.
with
Yeah.
ranch.
Moderation.
Yeah. Yeah, moderation.
Yeah.
So I know we have to wrap up because we
What
got
time
is
it's
it?
11:30 already.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. So what we discussed a lot of things
Yeah,
and
we
we
did.
went all over the place.
Oh,
But that's every episode. So
Yeah, welcome to the Hunter and Hippie. We're all over the fucking
This is-
place.
Yeah.
This is
That's
who
why
we
she's
are.
a hippie.
Yeah, this is who we are. So what I've gathered, the biggest takeaways is
Yes.
water,
Yeah.
good fats, eat meat,
Protein.
protein,
Protein.
collagen.
Yep.
And if you have to supplement with collagen, do it. Like if
You got to make sure collagen has all 5 types of collagen. Otherwise, you're not really getting a benefit. So that's
okay.
a good one.
And that's
Okay.
the what is it called again?
Ancient Nutrition, Dr.
Yeah,
Axe. Yeah.
It's black with a maroon
Red
label.
label. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Bee's
great.
knees.
It's been my
sells it.
favorite. It's digestible. I know there's other ones out there that have all 5 types, but if you know anything about Dr. Axe, the ethics behind his company is he's great. So,
Okay.
okay.
And you sell it.
I do.
right? And then watch out for polysorbate 20.
You got it.
Boom.
Uh-huh.
And then the glycerin is okay, but make sure that the hyaluronic acid is higher up if
In
you're
the top.
spending the
Uh-huh.
extra money.
Yep.
So always like the last episode, read your labels,
Yes.
even of your face and your
Absolutely.
cosmetics.
Absolutely. One more thing
Yeah.
that I want to say is also like that we've talked about is your natural oil glands. So we're talking about how they protect your face. So like when you're not drinking enough water, they give you the healthy oils.
Yeah.
People are into you have to double cleanse morning and night. Like cleanse your face 2 times. No, you don't.
Oh.
Like you want those oils are really there as a protector. Trust your skin.
Just like your hair.
Sometimes you're goopy and you just got to wash your face twice. Like when you come in for your treatment, I wash your face twice.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go deep, but
Yeah.
but you also know I'm going to replenish everything into your skin afterwards. Like you leave, you can slide down my stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. She probably,
Uh-huh.
whether I know she has an appointment with you or not, when she comes home, I'm like, oh, you went to Ronna. She's like, it's like on her face, like super.
Hey, Ron does it too. So,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
next.
Maybe as a departing gift, I'll let you do one.
So people don't strip your facial oils. Like don't wash your face too much. Like wash it morning and night. If you feel dirty, yes, you can double cleanse. I don't believe in this double cleansing all the time.
Yeah.
Your skin's own natural oils are your own protective barrier. Don't strip it.
What do you feel about those at-home face peels?
Oh God, stop it.
Like the big black.
No, it
and
makes
they
me
just rip it
sick.
off.
Like, come on. Do you know how many people jack up their faces?
I watched the videos and I'm like, this is awesome.
It's
Because it's like a dude and they're just ripping it off
no.
his face.
Plus, you're going to get a better result. Olivia will tell you, I do some crazy stuff. And, like go to a professional that actually knows what they're doing. Doing it at home, like it took me, like I dermaplane people, where I exfoliate their skin using a surgical blade. And it took me like 9 months of doing it on other people daily to be able to do myself because of the angles. There's just certain skill sets that other people should be doing.
Yeah.
So everything that you shared, it seems very manageable.
Yes.
And the few things to look out for, like I like us not diving super deep into the technical stuff because I feel like a lot of
it overwhelms people.
Yes.
It overwhelms me.
Yeah, me too.
Like, yeah. Another thing real quick, another little tangent that I don't think we covered is taking vitamin C.
Yes.
Vitamin C helps you produce collagen. So, like you see all these vitamin C products that they're supposed to help you. Taking it internally helps too. So the biggest thing with vitamin C is you see like a lot of ascorbic acid. So, like my stomach does not deal well with ascorbic acid. So, knowing that there's other forms, just like in skincare, ascorbic acid has a 20% absorption rate.
Oh.
Fat forms of vitamin C have an 80% absorption rate.
Is there a particular brand that you like?
For vitamin C serum? I carry Skincare Tailor. They have a vitamin C serum that's based on avocado oil, and it's a fat form of vitamin C. I really like it. It's $31.
Is that the one that I have?
You do?
Okay.
What about like liposol C?
Liposomal?
Yeah.
That's internal.
Okay.
Liposomal. Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to
liquid. I have the liquid form.
Tastes like shit, but the one that's mixed with honey's okay.
Just take a shot of it.
I
found a new way to take the 4 drops of zinc.
Tell me.
I put it under my tongue and then I just take a shot of water because whatever they put like apple extract in it, it does not taste like apple juice or any apple. So there's like ways around it,
It doesn't have to be complicated.
No.
Is the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like people, there's so much out there. I feel really bad for consumers today because it's so inundated with stuff. But people, you got to remember it all comes from inside. You're not going to have great skin if you're not taking care of it inside or finding out what's going on inside your body. I can help you topically. I can't fix it.
And I've talked about Hillary Hammond before in the previous episode. She's a lymphatic
drainage specialist.
Yeah. Okay. She doesn't do blood work. I've been going to her for maybe 2 months, 4 or 5 sessions. And I already I notice, well, obviously I burp when I'm done eating. And it sounds weird, but it makes so much sense when she explains how women were taught, like, don't burp. It's inappropriate.
Yeah.
So you kind of wake that back up. And what I noticed, my stomach was gurgling a ton lately. So I'm digesting my food faster.
Yep.
And so like there's so many things that you can do.
And your skin looks better because you're getting more nutrients from your food.
Yes. Yeah. So like you're opening up your body, but the drinking of water, it's so easy to do.
And why, not overdoing the coffee. Pat.
Yeah.
I've been going to Ronna for a year or two or 2 years. It's like the one thing, and I told him, I said, I feel bad that I'm like spending money. He goes, you don't do your hair, you don't do your nails, you don't do Botox. Like and
it's your skin. It's not like you're doing something that like you're not doing something
bad
chemically. And during COVID, when we were locked down in Colorado, talking about having those personal services as little things that you do just for you that doesn't require a massive amount of planning.
Yeah.
It really makes a difference for you mentally.
It totally does. Because when I know that I'm going, it's like I'm giving myself that little bit of love. And then my other one is seeing Hillary for the lymphatic.
Yeah.
And both things I feel amazing doing.
Yeah.
But you're going to be moving. You don't have a timeline yet, right?
I do not.
Okay. So she's still in town. Are you accepting new
I do.
clients?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just book online. I don't schedule via text.
Where do you book?
Ronnaskin.com.
Ronna, RONNASKIN.com. We'll put it in the show notes as
Yeah,
well.
we'll put it at the bottom as a link.
Yeah,
Please, thank you.
she's booked out. She's definitely booked out. So she is amazing. I have loved every time that I've gone in, except that one where you like put needles near my teeth, and I felt like my teeth were falling out.
No, that was microcurrent.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah.
So weird. Other than that, everything's been great.
Yeah, but that stimulates your muscles. So, I mean, Pat's going to back me up on this one. Sometimes when you stimulate your muscles, it's not always easy.
Yeah.
But then you get muscles. It's so funny. Like people don't want any recovery. I'm like, okay, you get sore when you work out, right? Yeah. Same with a good facial.
Yeah.
Hives a different thing.
Yeah. Hives and scabs. That was not right. So I don't go there anymore. But since you're here still and you're still in this area, her office is in the old City Hall building, right upstairs, level 2, kind of next to the Leones.
Straight up the stairs, I'm there.
Then where can people find you? Social media?
Ronna Skin. Everything's Ronna Skin.
Ronna Skin. You also on your social media, you do share tips. I had somebody forward one and asked me, why is perfume bad?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh gosh, don't get me in. Don't get me
There
started.
goes Olivia on hers. Yeah.
So, I just really appreciated the little tidbits that you shared.
No, it's fun to hang out with like-minded people.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I know we geek out on so many things.
Totally.
Like go down rabbit holes. But
Always, yeah.
Thank you for going down a rabbit hole on our podcast.
Love it. Love it.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.